Are we on? Yeah, okay. Hi, welcome to Traveluptuous. I'm Ryan, this is Jen, and apparently we're about to show you around Vancouver Island.
Yes, we are your locals for today, and if you're thinking of visiting this beautiful island, you're in for a treat. From beaches and forests to whales and, bears, we've got it all.
And if bears aren't your thing, don't worry, there's plenty of space to avoid them. Vancouver Island is huge, bigger than Belgium actually. So there's room to, run away.
Ignore him. Bears are cute from a distance. Plus, this island is packed with adventures. And if you're planning a trip, you can find links in the description for flights, hotels, and rental cars, just in case you need help getting around this massive place. Now let's head to Tofino. Here we are in Tofino, where the surf's always up. Seriously, this is one of the top surf spots in Canada. Even if you're not a surfer, like me, it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. All right, a cold one. The water here is not, I repeat, not tropical. You'll need a wetsuit. But it's worth it if you're into surfing, paddleboarding, or even kayaking. And if you're not into water sports, you can always whale watch.
Whale watching is a must. I tried to get a selfie with one once, didn't go great, but seriously, this place is amazing for nature lovers. Bald eagles, whales, and some of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see.
Oh yeah, sunsets. It's also great if you're into dramatic staring into the ocean, like Jen here.
Hey, it's called connecting with nature. You should try it sometime, instead of running away from everything that moves.
I connect fine, from a distance. Anyway, Tofino is a must-do for adventure lovers and beach bums alike. And of course, check the description for those travel links if you need flights or hotels near here. Or just rent a car and drive.
Next up, Cathedral Grove. Look at these trees. I mean, can you believe they've been here for like 800 years?
Yeah, they're basically giant, immovable witnesses to everything. Kind of like me when Jen drags me shopping. These trees are massive, some are as tall as 75 meters. That's about the height of a 25-story building.
And that's Ryan's way of saying he's impressed. These ancient Douglas firs and red cedars are the real stars here. You just feel so small in comparison.
And for the record, feeling small is a rare experience for Jen, so enjoy this moment.
Walking through Cathedral Grove is like stepping into another world. The air is fresher, everything is quieter. Well, except Ryan. But seriously, if you love nature, you need to visit.
And make sure to wear good shoes. It can get pretty muddy in here, especially after rain. And let's be honest, it's Vancouver Island, so it's after rain.
Pro tip, bring your camera. The light filtering through these trees is perfect for photos, just maybe don't spend the whole time taking selfies like me. Enjoy the moment.
Or, take a million selfies and then miss the moment entirely. But hey, do you? All right, we've arrived in Victoria, the capital of British Columbia, where history meets hipsters. It's like stepping into a European city, but with way more maple syrup.
And more cute coffee shops. The city is famous for its historic architecture, especially the Parliament building. It lights up at night like a fairy tale.
It's also home to the Royal BC Museum, which is packed with exhibits on everything from natural history to Indigenous art. If you're a history buff or just need a break from all the nature, this is the spot.
But for me, Victoria is all about walking along the harbor, grabbing a coffee, and enjoying the views. There's also Fisherman's Wharf, where you can eat fresh seafood right on the water.
And by fresh, she means so fresh you can see it swimming earlier that day. Fisherman's Wharf is definitely worth checking out. But don't forget to grab a map, because Victoria has tons of cool little hidden gems, like gardens and markets.
Oh, speaking of gardens, Butchart Gardens is nearby. It's basically a botanical wonderland. Even Ryan liked it, and he usually hates flowers.
I don't hate flowers. I just don't think they're as exciting as you do. But yeah, Butchart is worth a visit, even if it's just for the peace and quiet.
And again, if you're planning your own trip here, we've got links below for flights and hotels. Victoria is one of those cities where you'll want to stay a few days to really take it all in. And now we're in the Cowichan Valley, one of the best spots on Vancouver Island for foodies and wine lovers. This place is all about farm-to-table dining and some of the best vineyards in the region.
Yeah, basically, if you're the kind of person who uses words like terroir when talking about wine, you'll love it here.
Haha, I don't even know what that word means, but I love it here. The Cowichan Valley has this Mediterranean-like climate, so it's perfect for growing grapes. And the wine? Oh, so good. Even Ryan likes it, and he's not exactly a wine guy.
I mean, I like wine if it comes with good food, which thankfully this place has. You've got local cheeses, fresh seafood, organic veggies, basically everything I pretend to care about when Jen's talking.
Hey, you care about the cheese at least.
True. You can spend a day hopping between vineyards, doing tastings, and grabbing lunch at one of the many farm-to-table restaurants. And pro tip, don't challenge Jen to a wine tasting contest. She's got an unfair advantage.
What? Just because I'm better at it than you?
No, because you somehow managed to taste wine and still walk straight afterward. It's a skill I haven't mastered.
Years of practice, my friend, years of practice. But seriously, Cowichan Valley is perfect if you want a more laid-back day on the island. You can visit some local farms, buy fresh produce, and even try their cider if wine isn't your thing.
And if you're like me, you'll find a way to eat your way through the entire valley. There's something for everyone, whether you're a foodie or just along for the ride like me.
Exactly. So after you've hiked, surfed, or stared dramatically into the ocean, come to Cowichan Valley to unwind and indulge a little. It's the perfect place to relax before heading back to more adventures. And now we're in the Comox Valley. This is a place where you can be at the beach in the morning and then skiing in the afternoon. It's like 2 vacations in one.
Yeah, the Comox Valley has it all. Beaches, mountains, rivers, and even local farms. It's great for hiking, fishing, and for those of you who love winter sports, Mount Washington is nearby for skiing and snowboarding.
And if you're more like me and prefer to look at the snow rather than interact with it, there are plenty of cozy spots in town. Plus, the valley has amazing local food and wine. Farm-to-table dining is huge here.
And by huge, she means Jen's planning our next vacation based around food, again.
Hey, I like to eat well, and the local markets here are packed with fresh produce and artisanal treats. Plus, you can even visit some of the farms and vineyards around the area.
So, whether you're into outdoor adventure or stuffing your face with local delicacies, Comox Valley has something for everyone.
Finally, we're on the Wild Pacific Trail. This is one of my favorite hikes on the island. The views of the ocean, the cliffs, the sound of the waves. It's just stunning.
Yeah, and it's not too hard either. Even if you're not a hardcore hiker, this trail is pretty manageable. Plus, you can stop and admire the view every few feet.
And take a million photos, naturally. There are so many lookout points where you can see whales and other marine wildlife.
Just remember to stay on the trail. The coastline here is beautiful, but dangerous if you go wandering off. The ocean doesn't mess around.
That's why you always bring a buddy, someone like Ryan who can point out the obvious dangers.
Yeah, that's me, Captain Obvious. But seriously, this trail is one of the best ways to experience the raw, untamed beauty of Vancouver Island. You won't regret it.
And there you have it, Vancouver Island in all its glory. Whether you're looking for adventure, nature, or just a place to relax, this island has it all. Don't forget to check out the links below to start planning your own trip.
Yeah, flights, hotels, rental cars, you know the drill. And Vacabee for deals if you're trying to save money to spend on, shiny things in Victoria.
Exactly. See you next time.